Hare Krishna. First of all, I feel very shy and shivering in front of so many brahmacharis, unseen devotees are sitting in front of me. As a service only, I'm just taking this opportunity to all of you. And I was given title to talk about on Sri Ramanujacharya. And this time is also very less time. 8:30 the time should be finished. So 35 minutes we have. So it is very long topic. If you want to speak Ramanujacharya, you need 1 week at least to hear whole pastimes. But today we cannot cover everything. There are many aspects we can see in the previous acharyas. Because before ISKCON was started by Srila Prabhupada, it was one prominent Sampradaya, means it is Sri Ramanuja Sampradaya. And my father is from the Sampradaya, he took initiation from the Ramanuja Sampradaya. And he used to speak about this all the Alvars and the Manakal Nambi very, very long time ago. Although we heard we are a bit pious, but we never taken seriously. Even the Ramanujacharya and the temple is there, everything is there. Something were lacking in us. After reading Srila Prabhupada books only, I wanted to know how Raman is great. So to understand who is Lord Shiva, who is Ramanujacharya, to respect everyone, really helped is Srila Prabhupada's books. Because when I heard from my father, I was in the school teachers are very atheistic. They always ridicule our scriptures. They are Gnostic people, so many teachers were in my school. So, in my home, my father speaks Ramayana and Mahabharata very nicely. When I go to school, they confuse. This is not mythology, it's not our real scriptures. They speak like that. I was confused in between. And then finally, searching and studying so many books. And finally, when I got Prabhupada's books, I really find out how Ramanuja is very valued, how powerful he is, and whatever Srila Prabhupada spoke was made me sense. And then I started reading after Ramanujacharya. Then everything was made sense for me. So, looking at Ramanujacharya's biography, there are so many aspects. Acharya did many things. Especially his strong faith in Guru words, Guru Nishtha, and service attitude, conquering Mayavada, correcting Guru, and in the importance of Grahasthas. You can see, even Lord Chaitanya also same. Lord Chaitanya is a sannyasi, but his most associates are Grahasthas. And same way, in Srila Ramanujacharya's life history, most of the associates are Grahasthas. And in ISKCON we had different mode. Because Srila Prabhupada wanted to preach. So he wanted to give saffron to brahmacharis. If you take in India, only sannyasis allowed to earn saffron. Not Grahasthas or brahmacharis either. Because saffron, once you own, that's it. You never take it back. We have a little bit slight difference in that. And Grahasthas are very much valued in Ramanuja Sampradaya. Therefore, their Sampradaya still strong. After thousands of years, Ramanuja disappeared in this planet. Still, no one checked Ramanuja's position in Sri Vaishnavas. We are wondering how much we have strong faith in Srila Prabhupada. Even 40 years of history, we are shaking. Therefore, we have to take strong inspiration from the Sri Vaishnava, especially from Ramanujacharya. For Sri Vaishnava, how Ramanujacharya is very important. Similarly for us, Srila Prabhupada is very important. In Sri Vaishnava, there are so many GS are coming, they are giving initiation. There are 43 Gurus are there. But still, the Param Guru is Sri Ramanujacharya. And this is everyone's understanding. Any Sri Vaishnava we take, Hariyen, Ramanuja Dasan. They completely talk about Ramanujacharya only. We should have that mood. Otherwise, we have big movement, we have different gurus. For everyone fights my guru, and that's all ISKCON not there anymore. This is a very important lesson I learned from Sri Ramanuja Sampradaya. Also, how much Grahasthas are important in his life, he preferred. And he's demonstrated the renunciation not in the dress, it is in the consciousness. You know, many times we heard about Ramanujacharya, how he studied with Mayavadi's teacher. Some may wonder, why Ramanuja studied to Mayavada teacher if you don't like Mayavada? Ramanuja studied to the Mayavada teacher for only one reason. What they are speaking and what are the teachings, then we have to refute it. Therefore, Ramanuja learned from Mayavada teacher, Yadava Prakasha. And you know the many past times how this Mayavada teacher one day giving the different meaning for Kapyasam, and then Ramanuja gave different explanation. He was envious Ramanujacharya. He tried to kill him, and he took away some yatra. And the yatra, Ramanuja's mother had one more sister. Her son was Govinda. And Govinda was one of the students. He warned Ramanuja to escape. And Ramanuja escaped from North India, not to know how to come to home. Then at midnight in the forest, one hunter and his wife came. They say, we are going to Kanchipuram. So Ramanuja said, can I come with you? Yes, you can come along with us. And then they came nearby that Kanchipuram, and the forest near the end. It was midnight. And that time, this hunter's wife asked him some water. And her husband said, I can't give you water in midnight. You have to take rest. Tomorrow only we can get water. Then Ramanuja's young boy, seeing, they helped him a lot. I couldn't serve them. So, can I bring some water for you? So Ramanuja said, yeah, okay, go and bring water. And then, before Ramanuja come back, they disappeared. Then Ramanuja realized who came. Lord Varadaraj Perumal and Lakshmi Devi came to guide him personally to bring him Kanchipuram. Then he went back to the well. He said, Kiran, from this well I took some water. And where is Kanchipuram? He asked the people, public. You can see this Punya Kodi Vimana. In the Sri Vaishnava temple, they had the Vimana, the tomb is called Vimana. Different names given for different temples. See in Kanchipuram, the Kanchipuram temple tomb is called Punya Koti Vimana. You can see the Vimana is not there, it's Kanchipuram. Raman is so very happy, ran towards his family, and he explained to mother, and he was very happy. After Yadav Prakasha, when Ramanuja escaped from the camp, Yadav Prakasha thought he may be died or maybe some eaten by forest animals. So after come back, Sri Ramanuja, Yadav Prakasha, he saw Ramanuja on the street. He was shocked, but still he didn't show any emotions. Hey Ramanuja, how are you? This and that. Come to my school. I want you are with my student like that. Then Ramanuja was also joined him. And then one day Yadav Prakasha giving class and coming out of the temple. And then Ramanuja also coming along with him. That time, Kanchipurna, one of the biggest Vaishnava, he is not born Brahmana, but he is a topmost Vaishnava. Every time the Lord will speak to him if he has any doubts. If Ramanuja had some doubts, the Lord spoke to him personally. This is a lot of pastimes, we have no time to cover much. So, that time, this is a very important turn point in Ramanuja's life. How a Vaishnava's glance can you bring automatically from bad association. When Ramanuja walking towards Yadav Prakasha, that time, by the help of Kanchipurna, Ramanujacharya walking to see Ramanuja. And then Kanchipurna was walking towards this crowd. Yadav Prakasha going to all the disciples, among Ramanuja one of them. On the opposite side, Kanchipurna and Ramanujacharya walking. And that time, Ramanujacharya asked Kanchipurna, can you show me who is Ramanuja? And he saw the tall personality, very golden color. He is the one. You see his forehead is very broad forehead and a good shoulder and such a build-up of Ajanapag. The personality is Ramanuja. That time, Ramanujacharya was praying to the Lord Varadaraja, my dear Lord, somehow my wonderful descendant of Sri Vaishnava, this Ramanuja, in the bad association, this Mayavadi, Yadav Prakasha, somehow, if really pleased with my service, please bring him back to my Sri Vaishnava tradition. Please bring him back. In this, he prayed to the Lord and glanced upon Ramanuja. And the moment Ramanuja glanced, took his darshan. And by the glance, Ramanujacharya transferred his mercy to Ramanuja. So that after some time, one day Yadav Prakasha again taught some Tattvamasi philosophy. I am the same Supreme. That time Ramanuja said, I am not agree with you. Then they got some argument. Then Yadav said, now you can get out of my school. Ramanujacharya was very happy. He came out of Yadav Prakasha and he's teaching this and serving to the Vaishnavas. So after he moved out, then that time, Yamunacharya was in Srirangam. He want to meet Ramanuja. And Ramanuja was prepared to go and meet him. And that time, by the time Ramanuja reached there, Yamunacharya left the planet, left the body. And Ramanuja became so disappointed. And he came very emotionally, come back. Somebody told them, all the way came to Srirangam. Why don't you take darshan of Lord Ranganatha? Ramanuja replied, I don't want to take the Lord's darshan because he took my guru away. That much Guru Bhakti Ramanuja had. He regarded my Guru is more important than the Lord. And then he come back all the way. He went to only Kanchipurna is only there. He went to Kanchipurna and paid obeisance to Kanchipurna. Look, I went to see Yamunacharya. He passed away. Now I have no shelter to go. Give me what to do. Give me some teachings. That time, Kanchipurna asked him, what was the symptom? Did you able to see the body of Yamunacharya? Yes, I saw the body of Yamunacharya. And how was it? Yes, the hand was 3 fingers folded in his hand. That was, I asked some disciples, it is unusual, they said. So I had inspiration. I made 3 promises to my Guru Maharaj that I write Sri Vaishnava commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, 1 finger straight hand. I told I will name one of the disciples' son, Parasara Bhatta, who wrote Vishnu Purana, 2nd finger straight hand. And 3rd, I will preach Sri Vaishnavism widely all over India, the 3rd finger straight hand. Then he said, this is what your Guru's instruction, take it seriously. But I had no way, I'm not initiated, I have no choice to go. What to do now? You guide me. You give me initiation. He asked him. Then Kanchipurna humbly refused. I am not Brahmana. You born Brahmana. You can't take initiation from me. So Ramanuja said, if 30th thread makes one Brahmana, I don't need that thread. You are a Vaishnava more than a Brahmana. Why are you refusing to give me initiation? So Kanchipurna won't take humble position, but the right time will come. Krishna will guide you. Until that, I can give some service. Okay, give me what service I have supposed to do. Then, first service Ramanujacharya got was, imagine, we are very fond of talking about services, but sometimes service comes, we are not able to do that. First service Ramanuja gave us, what was that? He told, bring some water from the well to bathe the deities. So Ramanuja's first service got was, bringing the water from the well to bathe the Lord Varadaraja. This was his first service. By doing this service, and one day Ramanuja was reading the Vedanta Sutra and all the scripture, he had some doubts. He did not know whom to ask. Finally, he asked Kanchipurna that I have some doubts in philosophical questions. Can you ask the Lord and get me the answer? Kanchipurna agreed. And he asked 6 questions. And the 6 questions Kanchipurna put in front of the deities because Kanchipurna had a special relationship with the Lord. He was doing some special seva called chamara. The chamara not made of peacock feather or not some kind of wool. It is made of, I don't know what to say in English, particular tree's root. And the Kanchipurna take the root and make it, crush it, make it a flap. And then he will dip into one of the perfume leaves. He put on that. And that perfume so beautiful, natural perfume. Then he dipped the fan into the cold water and then he fanned to the Lord. So this more better than AC, air condition. The Lord enjoying his service. Therefore, he is very, very closely related with the Lord Varadaraja in Kanchipuram. Then that time, Varadaraja doing chamara and looking at the Lord's face, the Lord understood Kanchipuram wanted to ask some questions. So what do you want? Then Kanchipuram humbly presented, how can I say, Ramanuja had some doubts. These are doubts he put in front of the deities. Lord immediately answered, Aham eva param tattvam. He said, I am the supreme personality of Godhead, no one else. Then, we have to understand the body and soul are different. The body is temporary, the soul is eternal. And he said, the 6 teachings, I don't know, other 4 teachings. And one teaching is that Saranagati, surrender is the only way to achieve me. And then he said, yes, Antima Smriti Varjanam. You don't have to remember him at the time of death. This was the main doubt Ramanuja had. What if a devotee serving your Lord for many, many years, for a long time, finally at the time of death we can't remember you? What was his position? The Lord replied him, Yes, no necessary. I will remember him that time. That's my duty. Those for Antima Smriti Varjanam. No need to remember him last minute. I can do that. If you won't surrender unto me. Then the last one was, you have to take initiation from Mahapurna. This was 6 instructions given to Ramanujacharya. And Ramanujacharya tried to execute one by one. One day he wanted to take Kanchipurna. Although he refused initiation. But he asked, please want to take some remnants from him. At Siksha Guru. And Sir Kanchipurna agreed with that. And Ramanujacharya cooked a nice feast. He told his wife, she cooked a nice feast. When Kanchipurna was doing some service, Ramanujacharya was waiting for a Kanchipurna. He went to bring Kanchipurna. He went to northern side, and Kanchipurna knowingly, he came southern side to Ramanuja's house. So Kanchipurna came and his wife was there. He asked her, can you give some prasadam? Yeah, my husband went to see you. Wait until he comes, you can both take together prasadam. Kanchipurna said, no. I want to go, I have some service to do. So immediately Kanchipurna took some prasadam and then he took his own leave. He threw it away far away because he don't want to give his remnants to Ramanujacharya. He thought, I'm unqualified. And the place, there was some remnants were there. Ramanujacharya wanted to take that one. But what happened, his wife was such a pakka caste conscious Brahmana lady. She thought Kanchipurna is inferior in caste. So his remnants, my husband should not take it. My husband Brahmana, but he is not a Brahmana. So she cleaned every area. She put a cow dung and she cleaned everything. And the water, even the pot, the remnants, everything, she gave to some beggars. She washed everything and cooked freshly for Ramanuja. Ramanuja all the way couldn't see Kanchipurna come back again. He said, did my Guru Maharaj came? Yeah, he came. You took prasadam? Yeah, I took prasadam. Where is remnants? I gave it to servants. Ramanuja was so upset about this. He decided, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. The first upset he got his wife. And then again, and another time, there was, and Ramanujacharya passed away, there was in Srirangam, the Sri Vaishnava Math was in a difficult situation. They wanted a powerful Acharya to take over the position. Then that Mahapurna, they sent to Mahapurna, I don't know what his name, Thirumalai Nambi, he came all the way, and then he wanted to give initiation. And then even Raman also walking towards Srirangam to take initiation. And then both met in one place called Yerigata Ram temple. And they just a little bit further to Kanchipuram temple. So the Guru and disciple met each other. Then Ramanujacharya said, I am also coming to Srirangam to take initiation from you. And yes, I was sent by all the Sri Vaishnava sannyasis to bring you here to Srirangam. So let us go to Kanchipuram temple, take initiation, give initiation over there. Now we think, I'm not ready for that. I cannot chant proper my rounds. I'm still young. It's not my time to take initiation. See what Ramanujacharya says that. The Guru says, come few years, in the Sri, there's one beautiful Kanchipuram, your own temple. In front of deities, I'll make a nice yagya, I'll give initiation. You know what Ramanujacharya said? Time is very unpredictable. You know what happened to our Guru? I want to see him before I see him left the planet. So right now, here you give initiation. I can't wait in one moment. That was seriousness in Ramanujacharya. Therefore, taking initiation as early as possible, following regulative principles, one should not delay. Because time can take anything away from us very easily. What facility we have today, we can't expect tomorrow it will be. Because time is very crucial. So Ramanujacharya proven in his own life how Yamunacharya passed away he was taking initiation from Ramanujacharya, but he passed away. Therefore, Ramanujacharya very eager to take initiation immediately, and then himself, he gave the Panch Samskara he did, gave initiation. And that time, the Sikha, the Yajna Pavitram, this Panch Samskara, this Trilak, everything, the holy name, same like in ISKCON. Ramanujacharya Panch Samskara gave initiation to Ramanujacharya. But still Ramanujacharya in Kanchipuram only. And finally, one day he went to Srirangam. So while Ramanujacharya came and take service from Srirangam, there was a lot of disciples. And one of the Garagas, Sri Sadha Gokulananda ki, Sri Sitam Hanumana ki. So one day Ramanujacharya came to bank of Kaveri. How many have been to Srirangam? South India, Srirangam? Anybody been to Srirangam? Oh, Hare Krishna. Very nice. If you come, please come to Srirangam. Because my home is not far from that area. So, in the Srirangam bank of Kaveri, Ramanujacharya put a small chair and sitting, and all the disciples are walking there chanting the mantra. And Ramana also chanting, and some devout disciple had umbrella for a guru. It's very hot. And Ramana saw one peculiar scene. One young lady walking towards on the waves, and opposite to him, one young guy holding umbrella to her and walking reversely, looking at her eyes without taking her eyes back. So Ramana saw, what is happening here? This man is so infatuated by this woman's eyes. So Ramana sent one disciple to bring him. The disciple and the white girl came. So Ramanuja asked, what is this? He said, why are you walking reverse? My dear Swamiji, this girl is so beautiful. I was so attracted to her. I can't withdraw her eyes from my eyes. So I walk in reverse like that. Then Ramanuja told him, if I show you some better beautiful eyes more than your girlfriend, will you be able to see him? Yes, will you show me? So he took Lord Ranganatha, and Ramanuja prayed to Lord Ranganatha, my dear Lord, please give your darshan, especially your lotus eyes, so that you can attract his heart. So when Ramanuja prayed, Lord immediately come in one very beautiful smiling face, and that time they opened the curtain. This person, the Grahastha, got beautiful darshan of Lord Ranganath. The eyes captivated him. He fell unconscious, and Ramanuja told him, look, do you like this eyes? So much beautiful. Then any woman I compared in this world, I never know the Lord has this beautiful lotus eyes. So from now onwards, I want to stay in the temple. Ramanuja said, no, you already touched one girl. Better you marry her and leave as a Grahastha and serve to temple and me. Okay, so Ramanuja ordered him to get married. He married the girl. And then every day morning, when Ramanuja go home for the walking, Ramanuja put hands in his shoulder. He walked towards the bank of Kaveri and come back. Some Brahmacharya disciples are envious of this. What is this Grahastha guy? He's living with a woman. We are such Brahmacharis. We are living such celibate life. But Ramanuja sannyasi, he's putting his hand and shoulder as a Grahastha. Walking is such very, maybe Guru Maharaj also sometime like enough, okay, because he has a lot of money, maybe. That's what he wants some money from him as well. He thought like that. Ramanuja noticed all these things. What was my disciples' face was not very bright, and he realized what happening with them. So Ramanuja wanted to teach a lesson to them. One day, these brahmacharis, gamcharis hanging in the ropes. So Ramanuja went to midnight. He torn one or two gamchas and he hid some gamchas. And next day morning, every brahmachari, hey, where is my gamcha? Hey, it was here. You torn my gamcha. You stole it. They're fighting. It's arguing and about to fight each other. What's happening here? Guru Maharaj, somebody took my gamcha. It's a big thing to deal, to find. Anyway, don't worry. Oh, this happened later on. First what happened, he called one of the brahmachari. One day that time, Ramanuja called the Grahastha purposely. He was talking to him until midnight. And that time, Ramanuja called one brahmachari. If you go to his house, his wife wearing a lot of jewelry. Go and steal the jewelry and come back. So Ramanuja kept her husband talking to him. He sent a brahmachari disciple to his house. When the brahmachari went to the Grahastha's house, his wife is sleeping on the bed. And that time, she wearing a lot of jewelry. She was sleeping like that. So brahmacharis went, because Guru ordered, no? They took all the jewelry from the right side, the bangle, the rings, everything, and then told that she has beautiful bangle, big golden bangle, diamonds, everything she took out. She knew very well what's happening there, but she don't want to disturb it. Maybe our Guru Maharaj has some necessity, maybe he has some problem, let them take it. So, she wanted to give the other side. She turned over, the disciple ran away because she is getting up. So they bought whole things. Then, this Ramanuja said, okay, you go to home, maybe wife will be awake and waiting for you. So the Grahastha came, midnight, 12 o'clock, and Ramanuja said, somebody go behind this person, see what the wife and husband talking to each other. So the brahmachari came, ran behind him, he's hiding in the window watching what the Grahastha is speaking. The man entered the house, his wife was, he knocked the door, wife came and awakened, and he saw the wife. One side is no jewelry at all, and the other side full of jewelries. Yes, what happened to this? Why you're one side of full jewelry, one side is nothing happening? Nothing there. Why? You know what? Yesterday night, tonight only, before you come, our one of the brahmachari came. He was stealing all my jewelry. I thought maybe Guru Maharaj has some necessities. So I thought of, let him take all the jewelries. The man said, but still you are so selfish. Why? You say like that. Why are you keeping other side also? Why don't you give everything to them? All belongs to Guru. You know that? Because I want to give them. So I turned the other side. But before I turned the other side, they run away. Thought I'm waking up. No. You give me all now. So he took everything, all the other jewelries. He folded it, ran into Ramanujacharya. And that Ramanuja's disciple went and told Guru Maharaj, this man went and told everything what he saw there. And then Ramanuja saw this jewelry. The man brought it. Gurudev, one brahmachari took some jewelry only from a wife. This also belongs to you. Please you keep this one. And then Rama look at the brahmacharis. Look at him. You all brahmacharis supposed to renounce, supposed detached. How much you fighting very badly for the copins. Now you see, you steal this from his own wife's body. And you bring all other jewelry to give it to me. So what do you think renunciation means? It's not the dress, it's the consciousness. Look at him. How renounced he is. That's what Ramanuja demonstrated. The ashram is not important. The consciousness is called renunciation. And in this way, he was encouraging all the Grihasthas and give them initiation. One day, when Ramanuja was well established Sri Vaishnavism, and he got a wonderful two disciples, Kuresha and Mudaliyandan. I know what English names for Mudaliyandan, and two disciples are very, very important. In fact, they are older than Ramanujacharya. Kuresha born in 1009 AD, Ramanuja born 1017 AD. But they became disciple of Ramanujacharya. Kuresha was very wealthy Brahmana, but he fully renounced. One day, he heard about Ramanuja's glories. He thought, I want to renounce and take initiation from Ramanujacharya. So, without, Ramanuja is not fond of any money. So, to meet a guru, you got to fully renounce the consciousness. He left everything, gave everything in charity, because Kuresha's house was very huge palace. In the palace, so long, tall doors will be there. Every day, they open the door in the morning, 9 o'clock. Everyone come and get in charities. Midnight, evening 9 o'clock, they open the huge door. When they bang the door, the bell rings, kanar. Suddenly, one day Lakshmi Devi asking, whose bell is those bell? Because Lakshmi Devi giving everybody to wealth. She herself amazed. Whose house is this? 9 o'clock, they ring in the bell. This bell sound is bigger than our temple bell sound. The Lord answered to her, this is one of our devotee. He's a very wealthy Brahmana, but totally renounced. Then Lakshmi Devi said, why don't you bless him? But the Lord said, I am waiting him to see my disciple Ramanuja. So immediately, that next day, Kuresha got dream that I want to go and see Ramanujacharya. So he took his wife, walking towards Ramanujacharya, come to Kanchipuram. Midnight, there was evening and dark, there was a forest. And Kuresha said, let us stay here and tomorrow morning we can walk. And he was very happy to put some sadhana, he wanted to sleep. His wife was sitting unawake. And Kuresha asked his wife, why you are not sleeping? Come on. No. Tell me, do you have something in your hands? Do you have any gold with you or any possessions with you? No. I gave everything at my home. Only one golden plate. You always take prasadam on the plate. That only I was brought only for you only. Nothing else. And she took out the golden plate and showed to Kuresha. Kuresha thought, look, because this possession, you are fearful, you can't remember Guru and Krishna. Let us give it to me. He threw the plate on the forest. Now you are fearless. You have no any material desires. Let us go only with spiritual desires to see Ramanujacharya. He is a Grihastha. Just see how Kuresha was setting example. And then Ramanuja gave initiation to him. And a lot of time we need to say about Kuresha's pastime. And then the Guru Bhakti is more prominent than anybody else. One day, Ramanujacharya wanted to visit South India, one tour, and he wanted to preach over there. So he told Kuresha, you all pack my luggages. Okay, and Kuresha packing all luggages. And then they came to Andhra Pradesh, and the camp, Ramanuja unfold his own luggage. He wanted his shalagram. Because Ramanuja worshipping shalagram. So he took everything, and then Ramanuja's shoe came in the suitcase. And Ramanuja took his shoe out and put it back. Then came shalagram. Ramanuja shocked. What is this? You putting shalagram, shoe, my shalagram, under the shoe. It's not good. And Kuresha get very upset. Gurudev, what is your discrimination? That is your shalagram. This is my shalagram. For you, that is worshipable. For me, this is worshipable. He said. He is regarding his Guru's shoes are everything for him. Can you imagine how the Guru Bhakti is prominent? Ramanuja very much amazed by the Guru Bhakti of Kuresha and smiled and told him, I appreciate your Guru Bhakti, but don't do it again. And everybody will try to do what you are doing. Still, Shalagram is my worshipful deity. So, the love for the Guru and the respect how much he has for Guru is very much prominent in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. And then, after, one of the king, Krimikanda Chola, he wanted to defeat Ramanuja, he wanted to establish Shaivaisham. And that time, Kuresha told, because he wanted to defeat Ramanuja, I sent his servants to bring Ramanuja to the assembly. This message came to Kuresha. Kuresha ran immediately to Ramanujacharya. Gurudev, danger is here. Now you have to escape from here. Ramanuja said, why? This king won't defeat you. He wants to defeat Sri Vaishnava. He wants to force you to accept Lord Shiva as supreme. But which you can't do. Better, I don't want to be defeated by him. Better you go escape from this place. And what about if we call him? I will take responsibility. So immediately, he gave his Grahastha address to Ramanujacharya. He took Ramanuja sannyasa cloth for himself. And Kuresha came in front of the king. I am Ramanuja, he said. The king is saying, why don't you accept Shiva as supreme? That time, one of Kuresha's disciples, he told the king, my dear king, he is not Ramanuja. Just his own disciple became against him. Then, this king punished Kuresha. But finally one day, this disciple died, about to die. At that time, Kuresha blinded by the king. So after Ramanuja went south, Mysore and North India, he made a very big revolution. Lot of disciples became very famous. Meanwhile, the king who punished Kuresha, he died by the illness. And meanwhile, when Kuresha, one of the Mahapurna walking towards the Srirangam in the forest, that time, there is a little bit further distance, Kuresha and Mahapurna walking towards the forest and towards Srirangam. That time, Kuresha told this Mahapurna, I am not mind leaving my body. I am feeling very fatigued. I don't mind dying here. But Srirangam is far away. So if I reach Srirangam, then I can leave my body happily. Immediately Mahapurna told him, no, I want to leave body in this forest only, not in Srirangam. Why? Srirangam, holy place. If you go die in Srirangam, you get liberation. No. You know what? If I die in Srirangam, people will tell me, this man left the body in Srirangam, he went to Vaikunta, not by Guru's mercy. I want to go to liberation. I want to get liberation, not by Lord's mercy. I want my Guru's mercy. What if people think, if I go and die in Srirangam, everybody will say, oh, because he died in the holy place, he left the body, they went to Vaikunta. My Guru's name will be spoiled. I don't want to happen. I want right now die here, because it's my Guru Maharaj duty to take me to spiritual world. Could you imagine? He don't want to get that glory, that I want to live in a holy place. He said, my Guru Maharaj should be glorified before the Lord, before myself. So this is the renunciation. That always disciples, they give everything to their Guru. The whole life itself. And then, when Ramanuja walking on the other side, he is traveling over the Mysore. In the Mysore, one day Ramanuja was staying in one place with the Grahastha address. And there was one disciple, Mudali Andan, following Ramanujacharya along with him. He is serving Ramanujacharya. And that time, there was one place, when Ramanuja went, there a lot of, one temple there, some Buddhist temple there, and a lot of people are following different religions. And Ramanuja book a class there. When Ramanuja gave the class, no one turned up for the class. Then Ramanuja asked the people, what is going on here? Why people not interested in Vedic scriptures? I can see so many different religions they're following. So what's the problem? Then the public replied, Here, Gurudev, nobody wants to take spiritual life seriously. They all want to different religions. People become irreligious. We don't know how to change these people. Ramanuja called one disciple, his own disciple, Mudali Andan. Mudali, because he asked, which lake do all the people take bath? This is a lake. Everyone come and take bath here only. So Ramanuja called his disciple, Mudali Andan, go to the lake, wash your feet and come back. And he said, this disciple went, washed his feet and come back. The next day morning, they all went take bath in the lake. Then finally, next day evening, all came to hear Ramanuja's class. What was happened? Ramanuja's disciples' feet washed in that lake. That water purified the conscience of all the other Mayavadis and impersonalists. They completely become purified. They came to hear Ramanuja's class. And then Ramanuja further walking towards another area. And then, and that place, there was one lady. This lady is cooking and offering prasadam. And then Ramanuja asked her, what was? He told, I can't take prasadam anywhere and everywhere. I want to make sure, are they cooking properly? Are they offering to the deities? So he sent one disciple to check it. So disciple went inside and come back. Gurudev, I can't see any deity in their house. Then where she's offering? She has one of a black wooden thing. She's offering to that wooden thing. What is wooden thing? Then Ramanuja asked the lady, send disciple. He said, it's a wooden thing, something black color. One disciple asked her, you want to make sure what you're offering to? This is my Gurudev's shoe, Paduka. I'm offering the shoe, everything. Oh, where you got it? When I was Srirangam, I met Ramanujacharya. He gave me initiation, but I forgot the mantra. So then, all the way I came here. Again I met Ramanujacharya, and then he gave me the mantra. They gave me the shoe again. So I worship in the shoe. So then the disciple asked, can you see who is Ramanujacharya in the crowd? So the lady came, look at all the, watching everybody's feet. Finally when it came to Ramanujacharya, these feet, I think is my Gurudev's feet. But my Gurudev was wearing saffron, not white dhoti. Yeah, this is Ramanujacharya. The moment she finds Ramanujacharya, she clings his feet crying. Now sometimes we're telling, woman should not touch sannyasi's feet. Here Ramanuja allowed the lady to grasp her feet and crying. And Ramanuja gave the blessings. Then only gave the shoes. Then Ramanuja gave the shoes and she worshipped in the shoe. And then whatever she cooked, she offered that shoe and he offered prasadam. So all the disciples, they're taking prasadam in the lady's house. And the prasadam brought to Ramanujacharya. Ramanuja could not take it. I can't take it, he said. Oh, why, Gurudev? I want to offer to my deities. You can take prasadam which is offered to my shoe, but I can't take it. I will only take prasadam which is offered to my own deities. Then she could cook it separately and she offered to Salagram Shila. That prasadam given to Ramanuja and Ramanuja had prasadam in that place. Just see how Ramanujacharya disciples had faith that Guru's Padaka itself is such glorious. That kind of strong faith in Guru, Nishtha and Vaishnava Seva and everything is so many things to learn in the life history of Ramanujacharya. And then finally, Ramanujacharya want to fulfill all these promises, what he made as Guru. So he went to Kashmir to get a Grantha, to find a grammar, write commentary on the Vedanta Sutra. Until then, people were reading only the commentary written by Shankaracharya called Sharirika Bhashya. According to Shankaracharya, everything is one. There's no second. And Ramanuja defeated everything. You know the very long story, we have no much time. Then when Ramanujacharya went to get the Kashmir, that Grantha, the grammar book, he wanted to bring it. But somehow they took the book, brought it to South India. These pandits, they find out. They follow Ramanuja to get the book back. So the Ramanuja reached Srirangam. He about to start writing commentary. The people came, they want to snatch the book. They took the book, they went away. Ramanuja became very disappointed. He said, now my Guru's mission is going to be fulfilled. What happened to Gurudev? Why are you lamenting? Kuresh asked Gurudev. Ramani said, I got the grammar book to write commentary on Vedanta Sutra. The book is gone. I can't write commentary without that book. Kuresha told, don't worry, Ramanuja. Gurudev, I got that book. Where you got the book? I studied all the book in my heart. Can you imagine memory? He's a Grahastha. He studied all the book. And a very good time. You're always serving me. Where you got time to read the book? Gurudev, whenever you take rest, I read the book. Can you imagine? He's serving daytime to Guru Maharaj. When Guru is sleeping, he's studying scriptures. And then, Kuresha was giving the dictating the commentary. And with the help of Kuresha, he wrote a huge commentary made of Sri Bhashyam. How much disciples given priority? Those days, the Guru's disciples allowed to have disciples. Therefore, you can see, Ramani's disciple is Kuresha. And Kuresha had one more disciple. That disciple only became witness against Kuresha. He became against Guru. Then after some time, the Ramanuja come back to Srirangam and this Kuresha is in Kanchipuram. That Ramanuja sent one disciple to find out how's Kuresha. And this how Kuresha got blinded by the king. Then Kuresha told, Ramanuja told Kuresha, you go to Kanchi Vararaja Perumal, the Kanchipuram, the Lord, ask eyes back to your eyes and he will give you. So Kuresha went to pray to Lord Vararaja. The Lord appeared, asked, what do you want? Imagine what he asking. Somebody offended you. You want a revenge of them, right? Somebody say, don't sit Prabhu here. You have to clean the temple. Oh, who I am? You know, how many is coming temple? Or whatever, our ego comes out. Here, his own disciple, who was a cause of his blindness. He is the one told the king that Kuresha is not Ramanuja. That is why he became blinded. And that time, the Lord appeared in front of Kuresha. And the Kuresha prayed to the Lord appeared. What do you want? Benediction. You know what Kuresha asked him? My disciple, some bad karma, he became against me. Please don't punish him. Give him liberation. Can you imagine? Your own disciple, he became against you, and not only just becomes a small offense, he caused you blinded you. But still, Kuresha praying to the disciples' liberation. That is the love. Vaishnava never take revenge. He forgives. Not only Guru forgives disciple. Here, Guru forgives disciple. Kuresha, by his own example, is showing to people how we should forgive each other. One Jayapataka Maharaj asked, how can we forgive people if they become very against us? Then Jayapataka Maharaj answered, if you really care for the devotee, you must forgive him. Because if you don't forgive him, he can't be liberated. That offense will come to you. You're holding someone in the material world by not forgiving him. If you don't forgive him, the offense will remain with him. He will suffer in this world. Will Lord become happy with you? So, we are forgiving other people not for as out of mercy, it's for our own benefit. If we can't forgive anybody, then they will suffer in the material world, that karma will come to us. So in this way, Kuresha asked for forgiveness for his own disciple who was cause of his blindness. Then another time, Ramanuja knows the message. I know Kuresha, I know you are very renounced. But do you know, these two eyes in your face, they are not your eyes, they are my eyes. Go and ask him. That time Kuresha becomes so ecstatic. So far, I was wanting to myself. Now Guru Maharaj told me, I belong to him. That is my good fortune. Then he went happily to the Lord. He prayed, my dear Lord, please answer my question. The Lord appeared and said, what do you want? So far, this body has two eyes. I thought it's my eyes. My Guru Maharaj today accepted me as his property. Please complete my Guru Maharaj's property. Give me the eyes back to me. Immediately, Kuresha got eyes back. And then he came to see Ramanujacharya. This is the way that how the Guru Bhakti and the Grahasthas are completely honored and valued. Therefore, still in Sri Sampradaya, many of the disciples are Grahasthas. Unless someone voluntarily comes to take brahmacharyam, no one forced to become brahmachari. In the Mayapur, one of the brahmachari, he wanted to get married. He's a very good book distributor. So other disciples went to Jayapataka Maharaj. They told Maharaj, he's a very good book distributor. You tell him not to marry, then we can get good devotee for our book score. Maharaj never said anything to him. They never asked anything to him to take it, not to get married. Then finally, someone asked them, Guru Maharaj, why don't you tell him? If you tell him, he will listen. So we get good brahmachari to do book distribution. Then Maharaj answered to him, if I tell him not to get married, after some time, if he get married, he become Guru Aparadhi. I don't want him to become Guru Aparadhi. Therefore, sometime the Gurus never ask you to renounce anything. If you go and ask voluntarily, I want to renounce, give initiation, and then they will give you. Therefore, one has to, the real consciousness, renunciation should come from the heart. That will come by culture, learning scriptures, service to Vaishnavas. The service attitude, honoring Garagastas, renunciation, Guru Bhakti, these are the few points I want to share with all of you. So it's 20 to 9. I stop here. Suddenly running late. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Ramanujacharya ki jai. Jai Gaura Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.